Hi everyone, I'm back for another video. This time let's have a look at the two Logitech keyboard and mouse combo. The blue K380 keyboard and the Pebble mouse, and the K480 keyboard and the M585 mouse. Let's see then which combo can transform the iPad Air 3 into a laptop. Or at least, which is better to up my productivity when using the iPad. Let's get straight into the battery life. Logitech claims 2 years of battery for both the K380 and K480. I've had the K380 since May 2017 and I have not changed the battery yet. So far, my K380 has been running for over 3 years on the original batteries. So, I have high hopes for the K480. I just got the K480 last January, so I'll put updates on the battery life in the comments below in the next coming months. As for the mouse or mice, Logitech claims 2 years for the M585 and 18 months for the M350 Pebble mouse. I can see the battery percentage in the iPad for both the mice, and I guess it's because this too supports iPad OS. There's no battery indicator in the iPad for the keyboards, but I can view it in the Logitech Options app in my Windows laptop. The K380 shows it's already low, but I don't get the warning message pop up yet. So I guess I can still stretch this a bit longer. Both these keyboards and the M585 mouse are out in the market for many years, while the Pebble mouse is the newbie. I won't go into details of the specs as you can read it in Logitech's website that I've linked in the description box below. But all these devices connect to my iPad via Bluetooth. I made several videos on how to connect the keyboard and the mouse, so check it out after you watch this. I added the links in the cards in the top right and in the description box below. For me personally, I like the K380 and Pebble mouse because of the fun colors. Both also have the slim build that makes my desk look cleaner and it's easier to carry around. I have used my K380 with no mercy, and so it has ended up looking this way. The pink version I think will do better considering the light color and the stickers on the keys. Anyway, on my blue K380, all the prints on the keyboards except the letter C remain intact. I still love this keyboard even if it has already aged. The Pebble mouse is quite new, so it still looks flawless, though it could get dirty sometimes, so cleaning it is easy though. I just wipe it with a damp microfiber cloth. On the other hand, the K480 keyboard and the M585 are both more bulky and sturdy, but the K480 can still make your desk quite clean as it does not have the numerical keypad, plus you have the option to keep your iPad off the desk as you can easily tuck it in the kickstand. The M585 mouse has a good form and I like using it as my palms can rest well on it. I also have a dedicated review on this mouse, so check it out too. I love my K380 because of the design and the quiet clicks. Here's how it sounds like. It sounds more clicky compared to the pink one, and I don't know if it's because the pink one is new. Here's how it sounds like. Pairing the K380 with the Pebble mouse makes my setup to be quiet. This has silent clicks, and since the typing on the K380 is quite silent, I really like this pair when I'm in a quiet area, as for sure I won't bother anyone, even myself. The one thing I noticed though is that the scroll wheel of the Pebble mouse doesn't feel smooth compared to the M585. On the other hand, the K480 is the opposite of quiet. It has bigger and more squarey keys, if there's such a term. Here's how the typing sounds like. Typing feels good and it does not feel cheap at all. Pairing this with the M585 for sure is the total opposite of the K380 and Pebble mouse. The mouse clicks on M585 are solid and clicky. I use this when I work from home as I am alone and I can make all the noise I want. This is how my iPad Air 3 looks like with the K380 and the Pebble mouse. I use the kickstand of my Moshi Versa cover, then I can transform this into a laptop. This is how it looks like with the K480 keyboard and the M585 mouse. It can take up more space, but at the same time, I can save a bit of space since I can use the kickstand. I can also easily go sit on the sofa and continue working with the K480 keyboard since it's comfortable to use on the lap compared with the K380. Hope this helps you decide what you want to use for your iPad. Both of this combination help me to be more productive as I can use the whole iPad screen. And I can use my iPad similar to how I use my Windows laptop at work. My experience in terms of the connectivity of these devices have been so far great, no lags and no issues. So that's it. Thanks for watching.